Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nohemy and thank you for continuously supporting and checking out my YouTube channel. And I truly appreciate any feedback, any thumbs up or subscriptions. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button so you guys can stay updated with my most recent videos. And if you guys do not follow me on Instagram, go ahead and do. Here is my IG handle, Nohemy, and where I will be posting a lot more of my little updates with my endometriosis, along with volunteering at the animal shelter and my fashion, OOTDs, and just literally a little bit of everything. Thank you guys for continuously supporting. I love you, love you, love you guys. And like I said, don't forget to click that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. If you guys have any questions after watching this video in regards to the topic of today, which is my endometriosis experience part 2 of the endo series that I have going on. And today I'm going to be talking about my surgery procedure. Let me just go ahead and give you guys a little recap about my endometriosis story part 1, which is where I talk about how you recognize the symptoms, how you pay close attention to what your body is and how it's reacting, certain things that trigger the pain and things like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and talk about my surgery experience, which I just wanted to go ahead and make another video because I do not want to make 3-hour video long. I don't even know if that's actually a thing on YouTube. So I thought that it was the perfect time because we are in the beginning of the month of March. And if you guys do not know, March is Endometriosis Awareness Month, and I just think it's very important that I'm spreading the word, creating awareness, raising our voice, how to pay close attention to our bodies, and if the doctors are ignoring our symptoms, because at the end of the day, us women know our bodies more than anybody else. And yes, doctors will try to help us, but then again, there are doctors that completely ignore us. So with that being said, that's why I'm wearing a little touch of yellow. So going back to 2017, when the doctor finally found something, and I say finally, and the reason why I say that, I know it's not a positive thing, but I was just so over with the pain, and it was just so excruciating that I didn't know what was causing it. And to finally have a fresh mind that it was nothing cancerous, but that could potentially lead to something else, I just thought, you know what, something is wrong with me, and I'd much rather have somebody tell me, yes, there is something wrong and this is what needs to be done. These are the precautions and measures that we need to take, as opposed to somebody telling me, you know, brushing it off and sending me back home with an antibiotic and thinking that that's going to go away. Like, we tried everything and it just didn't work. So the doctor pretty much said, hey, you know what, I got your CT scan, I got your MRIs, I got your ultrasound, your vaginal ultrasound, your blood work, and it looks like it could be endometriosis. So when they told me that, I'm like, what the heck is that? I had no idea what it was. I had never heard of it. And I was like 28, 29, and I had never heard about endometriosis. So I just thought that I was ignorant. And I'm like, how did I not even know about this? 1 out of 10 women suffer from that. And I was just like, how do I lack of this information? I mean, I know pretty much about, you know, getting a mammogram, of what age, what are the symptoms, or any other type of chronic illness that women suffer that are more common in women. I mean, those are things, and that's just general information that you see online, literally just all up in your feed, whether it's on Instagram, social media, like any Google search, it's always there. But endometriosis, I would go and there was probably few articles, there was not much information, and yet I was seeing that 1 out of 10 women suffer from endometriosis. So that's just to kind of give you guys a little background of where I was as far as what, you know, my mind was going through when I heard it could potentially be endometriosis. Now, I don't know if it was good that my doctor did that prior to me officially being diagnosed with endometriosis, because again, if you guys do not know, endometriosis can only be found through any surgery. It cannot just be through blood work or an MRI, because once they remove the cyst, they take it back to the lab, to pathology, whatever. They do the proper testing, and then it comes back with whatever the results are, which in my case, it was endometriosis stage 4, which is the most aggressive, most severe, and it's just crucial pain because it can rupture. That is when it can become dangerous, and it's just not a lifestyle that anyone should live. It takes a toll on you to the point where you're just like, what's even the point of even get up? Why? Like, there's no point, because I'm just gonna get up, I'm gonna just feel pain. And imagine if you're working at a, office job, or, a job where it requires for you to stand, long hours of the day. It's just, no matter what you do, it's just not a lifestyle that anyone should be going through. And I just feel that it's so important that we are raising our voice and that we are creating awareness. And if you are going through it or know of anyone that is currently going through endometriosis and they just can't find a cure. So yeah, pretty much when my doctor told me you're gonna need to have surgery, my first thing, like I mentioned in my first video, was, oh my God, I'm gonna have this huge incision. It's pretty ignorant of me to think that, but again, I had never had surgery. I had never had stitches in my life. So that to me was just like, of course I was scared. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, this just sounds like barbaric. Like, I just came in here because my stomach hurt, and now I'm walking away with, oh, you're having surgery like ASAP. Like, there's no questions, ifs or buts. Like, it needs to be done now, because this is the only way we can attempt to preserve at least one of your ovaries. That to me was just like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, what is going on? The fact that they say that they're gonna attempt to save my ovaries, if you're trying to conceive one day, you're gonna need either one of your ovaries, which is, whether it's your left or your right or whatever, it doesn't matter, you're still gonna need your ovaries. Not only that, but 30 to 40% of women that suffer with endometriosis, as aggressive as mine, can actually be affected with infertility and have lower chances of conceiving. And this is not obviously talking about IVF or any other treatments, but to conceive naturally, there are lower chances for us women that have endometriosis, especially stage 3 and 4. So not only are you already at risk of being infertile, but you're at risk of just preserving one ovary. So it's just like, then I have literally no chances. Like, you're gambling with your chances of ever becoming a mother. It is scary, because either you go in for it and get cured and, preserve whatever, or you lose it all. It's like, you can win it all or you can lose it all. It's really what it felt like. Like, I literally couldn't make the decision all at once. Like, I needed time. And the doctor was like, no, I need to know like now, because I need to book you like ASAP, whatever. There are two kinds of surgeries. One being laparotomy. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If not, don't like quote me on that, but I think that's what it's called. Laparotomy is pretty much the open incision, which could be either horizontal or vertical open incision. A lot of women say that it's kind of like the C-section. I just feel like the C-section is a little lower. So yes, like right on your pelvis area. I feel like, yeah, maybe the C-section is a lot lower, but nonetheless, it's pretty invasive. It's pretty scary. I have heard that it's not like back in the day, like in the 60s or 70s, or like even the 80s, when they just used to like slash literally the whole entire front of your abdomen. Is not like that bad, but it is pretty terrifying, for some people, me. But that is pretty much what it is. So there is the laparotomy and the laparoscopy. Yes. So that is the one I had, which is the little incisions that are like, I'll show you guys, but like, yeah, no, I'm not ready for that yet. Like, I mean, I'm gonna show y'all one day. I promise. I'm building up my courage to do that, and I promise I will eventually do that, just not right now. And like I said, I wish I would have taken pictures and videos of like my entire procedure. Obviously not like when I'm like laying there like half dead, like unconscious, but I wish that I would have had like maybe a vlog, like a little video or like a vlog getting prepped, for surgery, and the step-by-steps, because it's been like almost 3 years. So I vividly remember certain things, but like not everything, because it was a very long day. I got checked in at 6. I got checked in at 6. I didn't get admitted until like 8. And then I went into the OR, I don't even know what time, because by then I was already knocked out. But I know that I was in the waiting room as like, already hooked up to the IV, which is a huge needle, whatever that was. So that is scary, because you're signing all these waivers, obviously blood transfusion, all that. Like, you're like, okay, well, I can pretty much die here. Like, this could be it for me, you know? And on top of that, you're like, oh yeah, well, I might come out with like no ovaries, because that's literally what my surgery was about. And I'm like, okay, I could never have the chance of becoming a mother, so I gotta cope with that all at once. And oh yeah, and we still don't know what type of surgery you're gonna have till this point. She's like, no, we don't know because of the size of the mass. They don't call it a cyst, they just call it a mass, because they don't know really what it is, what type of cyst. It could be chocolate, it could be water, it could be just blood. Like, the chocolate one has like hair, teeth, nails. I mean, it's just nasty. I think mine was just like coagulated blood or something like that, so it was like not as nasty. It's still nasty, but like, who the hell grows hair and teeth? Like, no, it was not a baby. Because when I got out of that operation room and I woke up, mind you, I had never been under anesthesia or whatever. I don't know what it felt like when I woke up. Took off my blanket because I was cold, but I didn't even care. I took off my blanket and I lifted on my hospital gown, and I had 3 patches. They were pretty like average, you know, gauze patches with like clear bandage tape. I had 3, one in my belly and one on each like lower abdomen, right and my left. And when I saw that, of course I freaked out. I kind of saw blood, especially on the belly one, but I was like, oh my god, it wasn't a huge incision, right? Again, mind you, I was still under the anesthesia, but I was like starting to wake up. And the first thing I asked the nurse was, did they remove my ovaries? And I got confirmation that they did not, in fact, remove any of my ovaries. They were able to preserve them. Yes, there's a little scar tissue on the left, but it does not affect, you know, like my chances of, you know, getting pregnant. If they are going to get affected, it's going to be, you know, because of scar tissue or anything else, but not because I lost any of my ovaries. And they said, even though you had a huge mass, that I was able to do it through little incisions and not a huge invasive surgery, which does require about minimum 2 to 3 nights to obviously make sure that it's healing, that it's closing correctly. So I was able to go home that same night. I think I got home maybe around 6. I got discharged. Yeah, so yeah, I got discharged around maybe 5:30 or 6. I got home. Yeah, that is pretty much what happened. And I love that there's so much awareness now on Instagram. There's so many pages that I follow now, and I'm starting to see that something is finally getting done. The ball is rolling, and I'm super excited and I'm super stoked. And I know that God has a plan for all of us, and I know that when God allowed for this to happen, I know that He had a purpose, and this is why I'm here. This is one of the main reasons why I grew the courage to open up a YouTube, so I can definitely share all my stories with you guys. And thank you. You guys make me so happy. I've actually had some people reach out to me in regards to endometriosis, women that ask me and their stories, and you know, the fact that we get to share and interact and, you know, just know that we're not alone, to me is it's amazing. I love you guys. Thank you for continuously supporting, and I will catch you guys on my next video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Share this with any women that you think that might be currently experiencing this, or that you know that have had surgery due to, you know, endometriosis. We're all warriors. Leave your comments below if there's anything that I'm missing, if there's anything that you guys want me to share. I will be more than happy to answer any questions, all endometriosis related. So yeah, thank you guys, and wear your yellow for Endometriosis Awareness Month. And yeah, I will catch you guys on my next video. Bye.